it up. Got big bands, come count it up. Chasing the green is the common love. Hating on me like I give a f.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I thank you all for tuning back in. I know it's been a minute, and I know I kind of let you guys on a real heavy topic when I talked about my brother's murder, and that really took a lot out of me to do that video. And I won't lie, it brought up a lot for me. But yeah, and I actually have recorded several videos. After I shot that one, I just haven't released them, and I actually went ahead and deleted them because it's been a minute since I recorded them, so I just want to redo it at this point. Boys are upstairs sleeping, and I actually left the freaking baby monitor upstairs. I need to hurry up because I'm pretty sure Paxton will be waking up soon, but I said, Paige, you need to just go ahead and record this video, get it done, get it out the way, because it's been a minute, and you did say you want to be more consistent with your videos. And I was in the middle of doing laundry yet again, as you can see, and I actually was pumping too, so I'm just all over the place. I still need to clean my house, and I am struggling, and I'm probably going to cry at some point in this video because it has been a terrible day for me. So I know you see the title, and so we're gonna talk about it because this is Mommy 101, and I just want to be real open, upfront, honest, and I just, you know, wanted to talk to you guys about things that we moms actually have to go through. And let me take my glasses off because of the glare, of course. My wig looks all kind of crazy because I just slapped it on and put the headband on so you couldn't see it. This pimple. I am struggling so bad, guys. I had postpartum depression like maybe about 6 months after I had Prince, and I thought it was so unusual to get it so late in the game, but I did. But it was not this bad. I am suffering with depression so bad. I obviously already had it before I had Paxton because, you know, 2 months before I had him, my brother got murdered. But I'm struggling with depression now post baby, and so you put and it's like 30 times worse because you put having to cope with death and a loss, and the way that I lost my brother, with him being murdered the way he was murdered, and me actually seeing him lying there. It's just dealing with that. My husband's grandmother, who you know, obviously we've been together for almost 10 years now, so obviously me dealing with her death 2 months prior to my brother's, so it's just been a whole lot. And I am struggling so bad with depression that I actually had to like text my husband today while he's at work, and I just told him, I was just like, I don't think you realize how depressed I am. And please don't get me wrong, I love my husband on my heart, and before you ask where's my wedding ring, I do not wear it when I'm in the house. So 9 times out of 10 in my videos you would not see me with a wedding ring on because I'm in the house, I'm not wearing it, and neither is he. I'm not gonna lie. When I go out I put my wedding ring on, but I'm home, so leave me alone. But yeah, I texted him and I was just like, you know, I'm struggling so bad between adjusting to being a mom of 2 now, and I didn't think it would be this difficult, I would say, because I had my nephew when I had Prince too, and so I had already adjusted. You know, I was like, you know, I can do this. I've had 2 kids because I had my nephew full time too, you know, when I had Prince, so I already knew what life was like with 2 kids. But it's totally different because not just because Paxton is mine, but it's like the same scenario. I have a toddler, I have an infant, and my infant is breastfeeding. I have my toddler over here pulling and tugging at me, which was my nephew. And so it's like that with Paxton and Prince, right? Wrong, because Prince is so super clingy still. It's like he still breastfeeds, and he doesn't. We've cut it off a year ago. And Paxton is just, oh my God, so much more to handle than Prince. Prince as a baby, easygoing, smooth. I got a lot of sleep with Prince. Breastfeeding was demanding, and it was like crazy. He ate a lot, but not like Paxton. Paxton can literally sit on my boob for an hour straight. An hour straight. We weighed him today and he's 14 pounds, and he just hit 2 months. What's today? He hit 2 months a week ago. So I have to give you guys his 2-month update, and I need to give you Prince's 3-year update because Prince turned 3 last week. And so I was busy doing his party and stuff. So, you know, it's just been really crazy for me. But I am just like, I'm so overwhelmed sometimes, and like sometimes I feel like a failure, like not just for myself, not just in life, but like sometimes as a mom I get like mom guilt. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not enough for my boys. I don't know, like right now I'm not working. I stopped working when I had Paxton, and I was supposed to go back to work, but I can't go back to work because not just because I breastfeed, but one, I don't pump enough milk, and I don't want to give my baby formula. I don't pump enough milk, and regardless, Paxton barely takes a bottle. He barely takes a pacifier. So he's barely taking a bottle. Sometimes he will, but even if you give him a bottle, he wants a boob after just for comfort. So I would have a hard time switching him to formula if I wanted to, which I don't. But if I did, I would have a very hard time. So with me not working, I feel like useless. I feel helpless. Don't get me wrong. My husband works full time. He handles all the bills. He's taking care of everything. But it doesn't necessarily make me feel good because I like to make my own money. And sometimes people want to make it seem like, oh, you're a mom, you know, kind of suck it up, get over it. No, it's hard being in the house 24/7 with the kids. It's very hard 24/7 being in a house. You're not being able to do anything much. Like I can't go to the bathroom for 2 minutes by myself without one, Prince coming in the bathroom, or two, Paxton crying, screaming. A lot of the times when my husband isn't home, I have to take Paxton in the bathroom with me, and I just put him in his bouncer right at the entrance of the door or whatever, and I have to take him into the bathroom with me. And then sometimes he's crying then, so I'm literally sitting here pooping and bouncing a baby, like, and it's I feel like I'm all over the place talking, but this is just like such a rant, and I know this is not but I am struggling to find the balance. And I dropped out of school when my brother was murdered. I was failing my classes. I couldn't focus. I'm supposed to start school next month, and I decided not to. I decided to take the semester off because I don't want to fail again and waste my money, waste my time, waste my credits, you know, and tarnish my GPA even more. I'm struggling to find the balance because I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, you know, I'm a caretaker, a chauffeur. I gotta take the kids to the doctor's appointment. I gotta do this, do that, get my husband's dinner ready. It's just, and sometimes I don't feel like he understands because he goes to work. You know, he's like, all I do is go to work. And that's true. And I'm very grateful. But sometimes I wish like I can go to work. You know, sometimes I wish I didn't, I could get some adult interaction. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm with my babies, and I love my babies. And I'm like possessive over my babies. I have separation anxiety, especially since my brother was murdered. But I don't, like, I'm struggling. I don't feel beautiful after having Paxton. I felt very confident still after Prince. I barely take pictures now. And I barely take pictures with the boys now. And I have a lot of pictures of me and Prince. I don't have a lot of pictures of me and Paxton, or me, Paxton, and Prince, because I'm struggling to feel beautiful. I feel so huge, so fat, and I am fat, but it's just different. My body is so different this go around, and I don't like. I'm struggling to feel like me, you know. I don't have an identity right now, and a lot of moms go through this. A lot of moms struggle with this, and people don't talk about it, and it's annoying because you make moms feel like because we chose to have children, we can't have feelings, we can't want alone time, we can't want these things, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like I have an identity. I feel like nothing. I feel like I'm just a mom. I'm just a wife. Like, where is Paige? You know, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I don't know. I don't know where I am, you know, and I'm having a hard time finding that. I'm struggling with depression so bad, and I put this post on my Facebook just to be transparent, and I'll probably insert it. But, you know, basically I was talking about this, and I was saying how depression is really kicking my behind. It is effing me up so bad. I feel overwhelmed at times. I feel like I'm not doing enough, and all at the same time I feel like I'm having to do too much. Like, the upkeep, I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. It's like, this is my job to, as a wife and a mom, to cook, clean, do laundry, take care of my husband, you know, make sure he's satisfied and pleased, which I feel like I'm definitely slacking in that area with, you know, pleasing my husband. I definitely feel like I'm slacking because it's not all the way, it's not there completely, because I don't feel sexy, and he tells me I'm beautiful, like, all the time. He tells me I'm beautiful, but I feel like he's lying. And that's just how I'm feeling about myself. And I feel like he's lying. I don't even have 2 seconds to work out and to try and change my appearance. Like, I'm barely eating, you know, and that's not gonna help. But I'm barely having 2 seconds to work out before I have, mommy, I want fruit snack, you know, or why, you know, I need a titty, you know, I pooped, I need my diaper changed, or, you know, mommy, I got a pee-pee potty, mommy, I got a boo-boo potty, come wipe my butt. It's just, and even when I go to sleep, I have to choose between me getting some sleep myself, me cleaning up our house, or me just taking a second to breathe for myself. And a lot of the times, either I'm taking that time to sleep too because I'm exhausted. And the boys, they sleep so differently sometimes. So a lot of the times I'm taking the time to sleep myself, or I have to clean up my home because I don't want a dirty home. Like, right now my house is crazy. Laundry everywhere, as you can see. Look, laundry. I'm constantly having to wash out bottles, even though he's not drinking a bottle. I pump, which I told you I was just pumping, so gotta clean these bottles, you know. So I'm having to clean out bottles, clean out pump parts, and I just cleaned up the living room, swept them up, and then I wake up and it's toys and food and snack wrappers on the floor. Like, and don't get me wrong, I make my toddler clean up, but you know, they can only clean so much. So it's just, they say it takes a village to raise a child. I ain't got a village. I got my mama. That sounds like Prince. Oh God, please don't let it be long. Anyway, I don't have a village. I have my mother, and that's all that I have to help me with my children. And I have my husband, of course. But realistically, and I'm not saying I don't have a good husband, because I have a very good husband, but my husband works 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. So then he has to sleep, and he works nights. So then he has to sleep. And I don't like to wake up my husband. It's rare that I'll wake him up to help me with the boys, but I'll let him sleep as much as he can because his job is tiresome and he's working long hours. And actually, I'm lying. He doesn't work 12 hours. He's actually working 14-hour days. So then he's coming home at 7, 8 in the morning, going to work at 4 p.m., leaving the house at 4 p.m. to go to work, coming home about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, taking a shower. So he sleep, you know, probably about 8:30. Then he wakes up about, 1, 2 o'clock, and we're doing it all over again, So I get to see my husband maybe 2 hours out of the day, 2, 3 hours out of the day. And then on Sundays he's home, but it's like, it's exhausting sometimes. Honestly, it's and I don't complain about him going to work because why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I'm really, really, really tired. And I know I am slacking in the department of pleasing him. I feel like I'm slacking as a mom sometimes because I don't even know the last time I was able to read Prince a bedtime story. I haven't done it. I'm just gonna be real. I don't have a set schedule for the boys. They kind of just go to bed whenever I decide to put them to bed. And don't mom shame for that because my kids ain't in school, so they realistically can go to sleep whenever the heck they want to. But I don't have a set schedule for the boys. Like, they went to bed at 11:30 today. It is what it is. Sometimes they don't go to bed till I go to bed, and sometimes that's 2 or 3 in the morning. And I don't necessarily have an issue with it because their dad works overnight. So if I can get some sleep while he's sleeping and the boys are sleeping, then it kind of works out in my favor because when he wakes up, he'll get the boys. I get a couple extra minutes of sleep, So it all just kind of really depends. I don't have them on a set schedule, but that kind of makes me feel guilty sometimes, just not having a set structured schedule for them, So I'm really trying to just find balance. And I know women do it every single day, right? But y'all be trying to fake and front like sometimes this mom thing, especially mom of multiple kids, is just like the easy going. It's just beautiful. And then it's a very beautiful thing being a mom. Oh, wait, pull it back. It's a very beautiful thing being a mother, and I would not trade it for anything. Absolutely not. Mom and wife. I love it, but it's exhausting sometimes. And I just want to be very real. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm so sorry for the rant. It's just really how I feel today because I sat here for like 30 minutes and was crying, and I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest about me dealing with depression so bad right now, and like the constant memory of my brother laying down on the ground in his own blood and me feeling like what could I have done differently that day. And it's just, it constantly replays in my head over and over and over and over again. And on the same, I have to be okay for the kids, so it's just, anyway, I'm sorry for the rant. I did delete all my videos that I had actually worked on during this month-long hiatus, except for one video, and it's where the kids and my husband had a cold at the same time. Everybody was sick but me, and I just showed a day in my life dealing with that. And so I'm actually gonna go ahead and release that video, and so I'll probably release that immediately after this one, the same day or the next day after this one. And then I'll shoot another mommy 101 video, and we'll go from there. So yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my mommy 101. I'm gonna be back on my consistent schedule no matter how tired I am. Just depression has really been kicking my butt. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to vent on here because it makes me feel a lot better. And I hope all you mommies out there who are dealing with depression, you seek help in one way or another. My help right now is just me venting on YouTube, to be honest, and me talking to my husband and my mother about it. I don't talk to my mom a lot regarding my brother's situation because that's her son. And I'm just, why would I do that, right? But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go. Please, if you're dealing with depression, you can talk to me. You can talk to a pastor, talk to your best friend, talk to a counselor, because I'm really considering going to grief counseling. I have done counseling in the past, but I'm considering doing it again. And I think find you an outlet. This is mine to help you deal with depression, whether you're a mom or you have grief from dealing with deaths, you know, whatever the case may be. Just get help, because in whatever way that you can, put it out in a positive way. So I'm gonna go probably lay down. I should be cleaning, but I'm just gonna wait for Dad to wake up tomorrow and do the cleaning. And yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day and I haven't had a nap. Okay, so I'll see you guys for our next video. Until next time, bye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that goody stuff. Follow my social medias, and yeah, see ya.
Run it up, got big bands, come count it up. Chasing the green, the common love. Hate on me like I give a fuck.